Okay, let's see what is conditional branching statements. So there are different conditional branching statements. So first being simple if statement, if else, if and switch statement. So first let's see when and why are we going to use conditional branching statements in a given program. So in a program, without using any conditional branching statements, if you write a simple program to add two numbers or subtract two numbers or find area of circle, in those programs we see that every statement in the program gets executed, right? Suppose a program is expected to get one or more outputs, that is different outputs when you each time execute the program. So let's take an example. So as I always follow this, first identify the input and then the process and the output. Suppose the program asked us to check whether an individual is eligible to vote or not. That is, I repeat the program, it is to check whether an individual is eligible to vote or not. So what is the output expected? The output expected is the user enters the age. So how are we going to process this input? So we are going to check whether the age given by the user is greater than or equal to 18. So that's how we process. So based on this comparison, if this is true, you're going to say the individual is eligible to vote, right? Say if this comparison fail, you say not eligible to vote, right? Right. So now based on the age value, the output can either be eligible to vote or it can be not eligible to vote. Suppose age entered is 21. So 21 is greater than or equal to 18. So it's true. The output should be eligible. If age entered is say 10. So 10 is not greater than or equal to 18. So the result is false. So the output should be not eligible to vote. So now you have to restrict the execution of a statement. That is, you have two printf statements, which is print eligible, other printf statement to print not eligible. So you're going to now branch the flow of execution based on some condition, right? You're going to branch the execution of a statement or of a program based on condition. So how do we do that? So if at all, so I said before there are different types of branching statements. So simple if. So first let's see the syntax. If condition you give, that is this condition what you have to check should be put within this if keyword, followed in parenthesis you specify the condition, and within that you can have a set of statements to be executed if this condition is true. So in our particular example we just have to print eligible, right? So this is the only statement that has to be executed if the condition age is greater than or equal to 18. So this is the statement to be executed. So I restrict the execution of this statement based on this condition, right? In simple if, you are going to handle only the true case. The false case, that is, if this condition fail, what you have to do is not being handled. So it's better to use if else. If else statement handles both the true case of this condition and the false case of this condition. So how do I write that? If age is greater than or equal to 18, you print eligible to vote. Eligible to vote. The same thing can be written here, just being more specific here. Else you have the statement. What you're going to print? If this condition is not true, it's understood the age is less than or equal to 18. You just say not eligible to vote. Right? Yeah. So here you need to understand that you're going to handle only the two case in simple if. Whereas what happens means what should be printed when this fails is not specified in simple if. Whereas in if else you specify if this condition is true, you're going to execute this. If this else, that means this particular statement is executed only when this condition fail. So that is, if this is true only, you enter into this block and execute. If this is false, then this statement gets executed. That is, the statements within the else clause get executed.